The trauma creates the chemicals in the body. There are techniques to release that trauma. And once it's released chemically, then what remains is the emotional remedies. It doesn't make a lot of sense to go through the emotional remedies and within the context of chemical trauma in the body. So I would recommend,
So it's first release it physically, then
I would
start doing that.
recommend exploring techniques to release it. There are forms of breath work. The breath work is a lubricant. It's an emotional lubricant that frees those neuropeptides to move through the body. There are emotional freedom techniques, EFT, for some specific forms of trauma, tapping.
Tapping, yeah.
Techniques that people have used. Therapy can work to a limited degree, and I want to back that statement up. 1991, scientists discovered 40,000 specialized cells in the human heart. Now, I say discovered, they'd always been there, but no one thought to look because they're essentially neurons. Why would you look for a neuron that you know is in the brain? Why would you even look into the heart? Well, they found a neural network in the heart.
Wow.
So what that means is when we have trauma, we experience it in two places. And the neural network in the heart thinks, feels, remembers, and emotes independently of the cranial brain. So that means the trauma that we experience throughout our lives, including me, in coming from an abusive alcoholic family, that trauma is instilled, if it's unresolved, in both places. So I can go to a therapist and talk about my trauma from the polarity of my left and right brain. That's the ego. And the brain, because it's a polarity organ, it does what it always does. The brain will always see your trauma